Looks like a wreck. I can't quite tell. I used to do this all the time back in the day. By that I mean not too long ago. It's actually I used to come up with my stuff. 'Cause I had to walk everywhere. Then I tried to figure out what it is I wanted to do. Late night traveling. That nigga snitched that he ain't dropped the dime yet. Oh, it's a wreck. Holy crap. The things you see late at night, you get wandering. Man, it must have been a pile up because it is deep. I'm not showing that on there. Yeah. Quote battle. Oh yeah, I'll take that off. There we go. I don't even know if anybody's here. All right. Actually, it says walking, so I might as well do that. And then I'll do this. Now it's just the sounds of me, my galoshes, and the road, the sound of the evening, got the clouds. Can't really see them from this perspective. If I had the other camera on, I could see. It's whatever. I'm just rolling in my hoodie. I don't really know. Actually, I don't know. Don't ask me. I come here for knowledge. I come here to chill. This is a bus stop. Henceforth the name. Well, one thing to do in the dark and the next singing. That how they said it? I forget. I like to meet classics. I really got to get back into this. I'm doing so many of these because I haven't. People are worried about this, that, and the other. They should just be worried about doing what they do. But they won't do that. I don't know. Things became. That's what I'm looking for. Not really one. Hey, show me Sasquatch. How you doing? Welcome to the bus stop. Where are you on your way to this fine, whatever time it is right now? I'm just trying to make sure this stuff's working. And I just wanted to be out. Enjoy this crispy air while I can. Nothing. I'm just taking walks. John at the bus stop. Keeps my brain in order. How you been? I ain't seen you in a bit. Actually, I ain't seen nobody. I ain't really been on here except to make quote videos and occasional talk points about nothing. As far as I go, I mean, like I said, I ain't been on here doing nothing. That's good to know. Glad to see you jello like a fella. I'm just taking advantage of this duck. Oh, that's good. Me too. And like I rarely stream too, but I got to do it more if I'm paying for this duck. Like I don't really stream because to me, I've been seeing them do like 2 and 3 hours worth, and maybe 4. And I'm like, I can't do that. I could, but it'd be a lot of just me not saying nothing. funny. I didn't know there was a thrill. Like, my thrill is making shorts, like quick shorts that have nothing to do with anything. Well, you got to find what it is you want to do. It's more to life than streaming. Remember, you can do whatever you want. You don't need to be a presence anywhere. See? How come you don't make your streams about drawing? A lot of people do that. I keep encouraging my friend to do that. Like, he likes to sketch and stuff. I'm like, well, since you like sketching and making your streams, like he plays video games and he draws on here. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you should do. That's what you want to do. Yeah, I don't control the bot at all. I could, but I don't. I don't make fanciful messages. You know me. I don't know why that message drops. That would imply there's more than one person in here, and it isn't. Whose channel? I know you ain't talking about me. Oh, good. Cause I ain't mine ain't on that growth. I think your channel will subsequently keep growing. Yeah, that's good. I applaud thee if I wasn't holding the camera in my hand right now. Ah, that's cool. I don't really hit up the panel scene. Well, I do. I do. That's not fair to say. It just be depending. Like for the last couple of days, StreamYard wasn't working. So like, you go up on somebody like you're on your end, you might think you sound fine, but then you're echoing like crazy. See, I ain't really know. I had to be told. So I wasn't able to put up no panels. But I'm glad you got you some panels popping. You're the one that taught me how to add people on this thing. That's still that invaluable information. Nice. Home health care. That's good. Go out there, do that good. That benevolence. And of course, I ain't mocking. That's how I talk when I'm delirious. Hold on, let me get rid of this here. Although I do love that bus stop photo, because that's what I think of this chat as. This ain't This ain't no panel. This a bus stop. Come up in here. We chop it up at the bus stop. Right, yeah. You know what? That is not the first time I've heard that. And the last couple of weeks, that's pretty amazing. But hey, that's cool. I knew somebody like that. Like my friend's dad actually was like that. That was when I was a kid. I had never seen him before that time. So yeah, pretty easy to deal. Plus, you're sociable. Nice. So it's three eight that per week, or is that like you know 3 days and then take a day off, come in for another 3 days? So you like technically work 6 days a week? Oh, okay. That's still a nice chunk of change. I don't know why I said nice chunk of change. I am not hip. I don't even know what they say nowadays. It doesn't really matter what they say nowadays. Most of the slang that they think is new is not really new. They just flipped it. But yeah, grats. But yeah, and I still go to people's lives and whatnot. That's also the other reason why I don't really get to stream a lot. I've been back at the telly. Nice, nice. Me, I'm just planning the next adventure. But you know, so you've been back there a couple months. Good. But you can stream about anything. You're an interesting dude. You're very entertaining. You say funny stuff. Some of your videos are hilarious. Whenever I can take the time to watch. The problem with watching so many people's channels is that you got so many channels going on, and then you don't want to stream in yourself because you don't want to miss what they're doing. So that's the only dog eat dog thing. I tried to stay with the daughter. Yeah, no, I get that. Maybe we're just a couple of vagabonds. My world. Probably. I don't pay attention, dude. I'm a vagabond like you. So I don't really belong I don't belong to anybody's groups. Yep. I like Hermit. Hermit's great. That was my goal when I was younger. I wanted to get to that Salinger lifestyle. But then I'm like, nah, I'd rather do that as a vagabond. No real earthly attachments. And also, yep. Well, it's funny because where I'm at right now, currently, this ain't where I'm from. I've never been here before. So it's cool in that sense. It's pretty easy to keep your head low and to not bother anybody. And they won't. And then you don't get bothered in turn. Sounds fun. I just be on the PlayStation. Mm, I got that in common. Either that or I'm dead to them. One of the two. I don't really think about it. But the one time I did take the time to reflect on it, I was like, "Oh wait, I needed to get away. All of this had to happen." Because as much as I talk about it, I actually let myself get tricked out of my own spot. Yeah, but the good thing about cold, you can always put on more clothes. When it's hot, you can only take off so much before eventually you're just butt naked and burning up. uh, yeah, how did he put it? If he's pessimistic, I don't run into my optimism. But what's funny is this is how I used to make videos. Like my first set of videos, like way back when. I don't know why I say way back when. About a year and a half, 2 years ago. Ain't really that long ago when I started doing this, but it would mostly just be me out walking, and I'd say random stuff into the shorts because no computer, no way of design, no tablet, and I just walk and put these little things to say these little things, and then just let it roll out. It was it's therapeutic. Like I said, still seeking that therapy. But then a funny thing happened. A funny thing happened. People started watching them. Yeah. Then they started saying weird stuff like they like my content. And I go, I'm not a content creator. Yeah. But it's funny because when I got a new phone, you can see that the camera quality improved. I also learned I like doing it better from the phone. Like when I'm sitting down, I'm not really into it. But my sister told me that. She said that I seem to do this better when I'm walking and talking. I'm like, yeah, that's because I spend most of the time walking and talking to myself. So at least this way, I'm still talking to myself, but uh, maybe somebody listen. I don't know, but I'm not as self-conscious about it. Nice. Yeah. Got 5 phones. That's sick. I only got two. I had like three, but then one screen busted on it, so that's no good. I had a tablet, but I don't know what happened. Must have been the comic books I was reading on it that just went, that made it go bad. And that's saddening. I need my comic book fixed. But yeah, I'm glad to hear from you. Always. I'm not leaving or nothing. Oh yeah. It's harder to do on the phone, let me tell you. It's a little bit easier on a tablet. I prefer comic books in my hand, but if you ain't got the chips for that, no cash, I would go to read them online on, computers. Problem with that is, it depends on what site you go to. I miss the old days where I used to download them in bundles because I had a reader on the homie's computer, and then I had a computer and I had a bunch of comic books on there. I think I still do. Oh yeah, well, because my lives are not part of a regularly scheduled program. So when people catch me, they catch me if I'm, willing to be caught. Because then clearly, like I said, I'm not no content creator, just a dude who talks too much. No, no, I ain't say nothing about buying them online. I just said getting them online, reading them online. Lots of websites to read them for free on. I just don't like reading them from my cell phone screen. That's already too much of a compromise. It's just like I could watch shows on my phone, but I really don't like to do it. That's the only reason I keep the PlayStation, so I can watch TV shows and stuff on there some reasonable TV. I know. I see that. You got 3,500. I'm a G behind you. 1 G behind you. But are your predominant amount like long form videos or shorts? Because most of mine are shorts. Like the majority of them are shorts. Ah, I got a couple of Bluetooth speakers. So yeah, there's always ways to do it. It's just that, like I said, for the comic book reading, I can read them online. 2,000 live streams. See, I don't have nowhere near that. I might. I think I got like 500. I mean, I even count those as that. Yeah. See, I didn't start living for anything because I had Facebook, but I was never really on there except for like the advertised shows that I had to go perform and occasional. But I just didn't like it. I kept it for messages, but eventually I deactivated it. It was getting too interpersonal for me. End of the day, I prefer to be a vagabond, even on social media. That's one thing I like about doing YouTube is that I can do that anywhere. Same thing with Facebook, but I don't be on the gram or nothing like that. So anybody I get on here, anybody that's watching on here, is like, I don't know how they found me half the time. But yeah, you got like 2,000 videos altogether. That's 7,000 videos we're talking about having. No wonder you lost your passion for it. You got to figure out what else you want to talk about. Ah, You know, if I were to get that, what is that? Not the monetization, which is the purpose of having the member private stuff. I think I'd be cool, but then I'll be like, I don't do nothing that warrants that. I ain't no tipster. I'm just a random drunk you talk to at the bus stop. Speaking of which, let me put up my bus stop. Thought I'd get a nice one. I found this picture, obviously. I think the next one I should go for more hood. Accentuate. Ah, I almost signed up for Rumble, but then I'm like, this asks me way too many questions. So I'm like, usually I'm only on like 3 of them right now. Yeah, I still need to go cross country on a train. I haven't done that. Like I've never taken a train trip. I've been on L trains and subways, but never a train. But to be completely fair, where I lived at the time, they didn't offer train services. Yeah, this current stream I'm on was only supposed to that I'm doing right now as we speak was only supposed to be like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. But then you hopped on, we started chopping it up, so that's why I'm still here. Have a good one. Too late. Have a good one. Much love to you. Damn, that was stupid. Thinking out loud. Oh, I see that sun starting to come up. Well, I still got a little bit of time. Hopefully it's nice and cloudy out here. Lovely, lovely, lovely morning for some simple vagabonding. It's almost time to. Now I got to get some sleep because I got to go do that work stuff today. Uh, Nobody speaking, nobody move, nobody get hurt. It's nice out here. Oh, back in the neighborhood. I would say, where am I? Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. Hmm. I don't know who's currently here, but thank you. Richie Rich. I ain't heard him in forever. That was a Bay Area rapper. Hmm. We gonna be all right. Oh, okay. So I've been consecutively just walking for over an hour, just like back in the day. Except I used to make shorts too. I was glad to hear when people are doing good. Hmm. Sorry, like I told everybody, I'm walking. Oh yeah, I forgot. Never worry about it. Well, and that's the end. Have a good one.